All right. Hi guys, my name is Cheyenne Brenaé. I go by that. It's actually my Instagram, my social media name. Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually filming a video. I actually haven't filmed in like a while. It's been like a couple months since like last year. So in today's video, I actually wanted to record me putting in faux locks in my hair. This will be my first time. I've actually been wanting to do this style for like a year and a half now. Who inspired me to do it is Faux-ism. I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, but she's one of my favorite influencers. Faux-ism, and then her Instagram is Faux-ism, and then her YouTube channel is Faux Tutorials. So yeah, so she's the one. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna break down a little bit of what I did before, which was yesterday. Yesterday was my wash day, so I wanted to make sure I washed and deep conditioned my hair before. So I did that. And then before I went to bed, I went ahead and moisturized with the ORS. It's like an olive oil. Yeah, so I put that throughout my hair, and then I mixed that with the Shea Moisture leave-in conditioner. Here we go. And then I added like a heat protectant, like an oil treatment. It's called the Mystic Divine. Yeah, so this is the brand I will be using. I got these from Amazon. I got the color too. It's actually dark, pretty dark, almost like black pretty much. But I know it'll blend in very well with my roots. So, and my hair is pretty dark as well, so it should go okay. I wanted to do blonde, but they didn't have the color. They ran out, so I was all like, might as well go with this for like my first trial. So so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down a little step-by-steps. There may be times where I'll take breaks. I don't know how long this is gonna take me. I know for some women it takes them like at least 8 hours. If not, it'll take them up to 2 days. It just depends how tired I get. And I'm pretty sore right now. My upper body is aching, so we'll see how long this will last. But I'm super excited and I can't wait to see the after results. So here I go. All right. Well, here's the first lock. Yeah. So let's go for the second one. So like I said, we'll do a twist and a twist, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just braid all the way down as best as I can. I actually bought 6 packs of hair because I didn't know how much I needed, and I know I have a lot of hair, so I might get through the full 6 packs. I know Faux-ism, her hair is actually a little bit shorter than mine, but she has a lot of hair, and for some of her methods that she used, depending on how long she did it for, she used at least 4 to 6 packs. And I know for one video she used at least 6 packs, so I was like, that should do the job. I'm just gonna make my braids actually a little bit more thicker, like right in the middle, where they call it the kitchen, where my hair is a little bit more thicker, right in the middle. So that's where I'll probably make my braids a little bit more thicker, and then that's when I'll combine like at least 2 to 3 locks together, because I know she used that method, and I'm pretty sure my hair will take the same, so it looks more fuller in the middle. So that's what I'll do. I'm trying to get this technique down. Like I said, it's my first time. It's a little difficult, but why not take you guys on my journey on the first time of me doing my faux locks. So I'm excited. We'll see how this goes. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and just separate the hair. right there, as you can see. Straight through. And then again, I'm gonna match up the length to my real hair, which is about like right there. Try to get the same length as my other lock that I have in. So I'll go ahead. Alright, so quick little update. I've been struggling just a bit. Like I said, it is my first time, but I had to redo like at least 3 locks. But so far this is how it looks, and this is the back. Yes, you can still see my hair. I'm gonna say it's like a highlight, but once I get closer to the front of my hair, it'll be a lot neater. Like in the middle, it'll be a lot neater, so it'll cover this back part. You won't really tell. Whatever. I'm gonna be adding jewels and stuff to it anyway, so this is my first time. This one, I made this one a little bit thicker. I think I'll probably redo this one towards the ends, but so far this is how it looks. I mean, the length is to my butt. It's not too bad, so there I go. I'm starting to get towards like to the middle of my hair where it starts to get a lot more thicker, so I'm adding at least 2 to 3 locks for that middle layer, and then towards the top is when I'll start parting more, getting that the neater look. And then yeah, but let's just go ahead. And then so again, I'll go ahead and twist twice, and then I'll just braid all the way down. So far it hasn't been too bad. I know this takes a lot of practice, patience, and you know, all of that intertwines together, so I just gotta keep that in mind. Especially with me, I can be very impatient, so I've been trying to work on that. But I've been trying to take my time so it'll come out a little bit neater, but it's to be wild, more of the wild side. So I kind of like when dreads look like that. That's what I'm going for, instead of more of a faux lock. So I want it to be more of a rough look. And the hole is actually going to be right here, and that's where I'm going to stick the hair into. So for this one, I'll do about like 2 pieces since it's like on the outside, so it can be a little bit thicker. So I'll take one, and this is where you put this is like the crocheting part where you put the needle, or yeah, whatever they call it, that they use, the tool, crocheting tool, but I won't be using that for today. So I'll just unravel that as much as I can, and then I'll take my second piece. And I noticed like with this hair, there's certain pieces that are longer than one another, so I try to get the same crochet lock that's actually like the same size, so it'll be even. If not, it's okay, because you're going to be intertwined together anyway. So yeah, so I'm in the middle. That'll be okay. So I'll go ahead and I make sure the both blocks are even, same length, and then I'll go ahead and pull so it's the length I want it. The shorter side on the outside, and then I'll go ahead and just knot this hair together, the dreadlock hair together, and not the actual braid, so it won't knot your hair, or your hair won't get caught up in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just loop those through. So one lock and then the other. And as you can see, I'm not as close to my scalp. I didn't want it like that in the back of my hair because I want it to be a lot looser because I get headaches. So I just go ahead and just do it that way. And then I'm gonna separate the hair so it's a little bit more fuller and more rough, so it hides my actual braid when I'm wrapping it around. I've been actually watching different YouTube videos. Everyone has their own technique on doing this. It's just however it works for you, how best it works for you. So I've been watching a few, trying to get the technique down on wrapping it the right way, because I noticed like for my Tati, shout out to mom. Here's the end of like the shorter hair based on like the length I want it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just knot that like right in the middle, so I know where it ends off for like the shorter piece, and then so it won't unravel for so I'm gonna go ahead and just tie that right there, make like a knot. And as I was doing this, because I was actually scared my real hair would get tangled, for the ones in the back, I actually unloosened, like I told you, like I redid like 3 of them. So I unknotted it and redid it, and my hair didn't get tangled at all. So that's a good thing. So yeah, very good thing. So you see that one's actually not bad. It's a little loose right there, but that's okay. It's gonna be hidden. But I actually did a lot better right here. So I'm getting the hang of it. It's going to take time, but we'll see what the after results are. And this is where my hair is starting to end. So what I'll do towards the end of my ends, I'll go ahead and knot that so I know where my real hair ends. And just in case I need to cut it, I won't cut my real hair. So yeah, so I'll just go ahead and knot that. Alrighty, I am back in action. So I actually stopped recording for like a good 3 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. I just wanted to film like a little of how I did like the back of my hair, but now I'm gonna show more of the top of my head since I'm getting closer to the end, closer to my, you know, my forehead. So as I've been doing it, I started at 10 o'clock this morning. It is now 5:30. So it's kind of like an all-day thing. I'm hoping to finish by tonight. It'll probably be late tonight, but if not, if I get too tired, then I'll finish in the morning. But this is like actually how it's been going. As you can see, my hair is light and it's still kind of showing, which is okay because I like the highlight look. And then later on, when I actually style my hair throughout the day, I plan on adding jewels to it anyway, so it'll be kind of different. But I struggled for like a good hour. I'm gonna say a good hour. I was trying to find the right technique to use because my hair started unraveling. So eventually I started it doing it over and over again, and I got the hang of it. So I actually redid a couple, and then some are actually a lot tighter and you can't actually see my real hair. So that's good. That means I did it the right way. But this is my first time, so I'm just gonna flow with it. So I can't really be hard on myself because I think I did pretty good for my first time. So we'll just see how the after looks. But switch my technique a little bit, so I'm gonna start explaining that now. I did explain how I did the 2 twist, how I did 2 twists first and then braid it down. But instead of that, so it's like closer to my scalp, I just braided from my scalp all the way down. I made it a little loose so I'm able to slide the faux lock hair through, the crochet hair through. So it's easier, and I found out my locks were a lot tighter when I did it that way. So let me go ahead and get started, but this is how it looks so far, guys. I'm excited, so I can show you the method. So yeah, so I want to go ahead, split this in 3 parts. Move that out the way. This is out. Okay, so go ahead, split this in 3 parts, and I'm gonna go ahead and braid down. So when I first started, you guys are gonna see that I did 2 twists and then I started braiding down. But like I said, I changed my technique around on my braiding because I find it a little bit easier doing it this way, and my the crochet hair was actually tighter doing it this way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do like a French braid down. But yeah, I leave about this much out, which is fine because I'll end up tying it at the end anyways, and it'll blend in with the rest of my hair. But okay, for this side I can go ahead and do like 1. Throughout my hair, depending on how thick I want it, I've been using at least one lock or 2 or 3. So only 3 is the max on what I want to use for today. So I do have some locks that are bigger than one another, but that's okay because I like the look, something different. So I'm just gonna go ahead and unravel this lock. And when you get these locks, it has like where you could put, it has a hole where you put the crochet loop in, the tool that you actually use to crochet your hair, to make it a little bit easier on when you're applying this in your head. But I'm just gonna pull this apart, and it's okay if it's kind of like looks a mess. Yeah, I know, but I like it like this. It makes that it looks more natural this way, I feel like. So let me see, for this one I'll just go ahead and use 1 lock since it's a little bit closer. That's fine. Okay, so I separated that. And I kind of like curl, depending on the end I want to use, I'll like curl it just a little bit with my finger, so I'm able to slide the hair through the hole in my scalp. It makes it easier that way. So I'll go ahead and do that. Kind of made this one a little too. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put one of my index finger through, and I'm gonna go ahead and just loop it through. And depending on the length you want to do, it doesn't matter, it's all up to you, but I'll usually pull it to the length I want it, and my goal is to get it to at least right above my butt bone tail, so, or tailbone, bone tail. So I'll just do it this way, so closer to my scalp. As you can see, I'm just gonna go ahead and knot it, make a knot to keep the hair from falling, and so it's in place. This is about the length of how my hair is right. Yeah, so and then I'll just go ahead and start wrapping it. So I notice I start wrapping it this way. And as you can see, instead of me like twisting it, I'm like twisting as I'm wrapping, but this will keep it from unraveling. And I learned that the hard way during this process, so it wasn't easy. It took me a minute. So I'm just going ahead twisting. Oh, and the shorter end of your hair, what I've been doing throughout, because my hair, I noticed it hasn't been unraveling. For some, I would have to knot like right when the shorter end hair ends, but for this one, I just went ahead and wrapped the longer portion of the crochet hair around back to keep it from unraveling. This color makes me miss my dark hair. I love the blonde, but man, I do miss my dark hair. It's making me want to dye it again, but I told myself I would keep the lighter hair for a little longer since I paid so much for it. But it was worth it at the end. It's definitely worth it. But okay, so I'm getting closer to the end, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just start wrapping it, and then I'm just gonna tie it to keep it from unraveling. So let's make a knot, which is fine. Ooh, this one came out actually not too bad. It's skinnier than the others, but it'll do. And this is kind of how my ends look right now, but I'm gonna go ahead and just curl them again once I'm done with my whole head instead of now, because it's easier to curl back up. And I think I might dip my hair as well so it stays in better.